Hi, this is Nick Shepherd. As you can see, I'm the author of a number of books on corporate culture. There are two sort of series in these books. The top row starts with the cost of poor culture that explains exactly how financially a poor culture impacts an organization. So often we talk about culture, but we don't realize the impact that it has on the performance of an organization. So that's sort of for those of you who want to put dollars and cents to the whole concept of a poor culture. That's the book to read. Next to that is Toxic Culture, which gives a few examples of organizations that really are having trouble with culture. And it also talks a lot about the importance of leadership in organizations. If we're trying to build a good corporate culture, then how important the role of the leaders in an organization is in achieving that. And finally, the third book in the series, Corporate Culture, talks about exactly how you set up an effective corporate culture, how it starts at the strategy level, how it requires establishing a set of corporate values that everybody understands, how you permeate that through the organization so that ultimately it becomes the way you do things around here. So those are three books that are sort of focusing on what culture is, what it's about from a business perspective. One of the realizations I came to as I was writing those books was in a lot of cases, people prefer storytelling. And storytelling is a great way of explaining in real life how some of these concepts are really applied in the day to day activity that people are involved in. And so we chose a company called Great Toys. Great Toys is a family business, very successful in the past. Um, Unfortunately, the CEO, third generation CEO, was killed in an accident, a scuba diving accident in the Mediterranean on a holiday. And his brother comes back to the company to take it over. And what he finds is a company that's been very much run based on a focus of the bottom line to keep the company profitable. And they've cut costs and cut costs and cut costs. And the result is they've got a lot of unhappy customers, a lot of demotivated employees. The bank is breathing down their neck in terms of wanting to get their loans paid off. In fact, even suggesting that maybe they want to sell the family business, which is, of course, not a really good idea as far as the family is concerned. So, No Fun at Great Toys tells the story of Steve, our CEO, who goes in, what he finds, how he approaches it, and how he starts to dig down into what are the root causes of some of the problems. At the end of this book, we know what we're faced with, and we've already got some of the answers in terms of what needs to be done. And book two picks up from that point and really goes through the whole process of implementation, all the ups and downs and the challenges that Steve faces in trying to really deliver on what he believes in and what he wants the people in the business to believe in terms of the way they do business. Fun returns to Great Toys, tells the story of essentially how Steve eventually gets everybody on board, and that includes right the way from the board of directors, which needs to be a lot more active in the running of the business and run it on a holistic base, right through to the senior management team that Steve has to sort of reorient about. This is a team, we're running this business as a team, and right down to the lowest levels in the organization. It also includes their relationships in their community, with their suppliers, and with their customers. And so at the end of book two, we have a company that's renovated, rebuilt, and on its way to a more successful future. So if you're interested in corporate culture, you want to have a few good reads, I really recommend these books to you. And of course, I'm always happy to entertain comments and ideas and thoughts from people. So most of them are available on Kindle books. They're all available through Amazon. Please read them. I'd really appreciate your thoughts and ideas, but certainly I'd appreciate you having a read of them because to me, corporate culture is a passion. Thanks. Hope you have a great day.